guys, Mark the Guitar Guy here, and we are today going to be learning all the cool chords that are in this song. Now, if you've ever done, which is I'm on fire, Bruce Springsteen, by the way, if you've just joined us, we are going to be doing if you've ever done the chord scale, or the Dave Matthews chords, I called them, because they're all the chords used in a song called Crash. These chords are going to be basically mostly those chords. I use them all the time. They sound super cool because this song is in the key of E major, so therefore all the E major chord scale chords are going to be used. Not all of them, but some of them, and so I'm going to be using a lot of those shapes. So the first chord we've got is a C sharp minor. Now there's a basic C sharp minor in the 4th fret. You already know how to do that one. We're just going to lift the chord so that we don't have a bar anymore. We're just going to play one note with our first finger. So the notes for that, at the bottom, we're going to have a 0, okay? So we're going to have an open string going from the 4th fret, 4th fret on the 5th string. Okay, we're starting from that note, 4, 6, 6, 5, 0. Okay, we end up with 2 of the same notes at the end. It just makes the chord jingle jangle a little bit more. That's a technical term. If you look that up, if you go to like a special school of music, it's called the jingly jangly chord. Seriously. C sharp minor sounds nice. So open that string at the bottom, that's going to be your C sharp minor chord. Now another variation, which is using the chord scale, which I just talked about before, which is the very first chord of the Dave Matthews song Crash, and it's super nice chord to play. It's only 3 notes that you have to put your fingers on, that is, and the rest of them are just jingly jangly. Let's have a look at that. So we're going to do our chord shape for this one, C sharp minor. That note's going to be covered with our 3rd finger on the 4th fret. First finger is going to be doing the 2nd fret underneath that one, and then the little finger is going to be doing the 4th fret on the 3rd string, and then underneath that we've got 2 zeros. Okay, so both those strings are open. So the tab for that from the 5th string down is going to be 4, 2, 4, 0, 0, which gives you that lovely chord. So there's 2 options for a C sharp minor. Instead of doing basic C sharp minor, you might, or you could do. Both are super cool. Okay, that's the C sharp minor covered. We've got an E chord in the song. Now that basic E, we've got an E major 9 that I like to do instead. The notes for that, from the top string, 0, 2, 4, 1, 0, 0. Again, from the top, 0, 2, 4, 1, 0, 0. Hard chord to stretch to, so make sure your thumb goes low for that so you can get that chord shape. Just a chord I prefer. Otherwise, we can do the chord scale E that we use from the Dave Matthews chords, which for that is going to be our first finger is going to cover 2 notes, so it's going to be doing the 2 2s, which is 0, 2, 2, but my first finger is on a slight angle, and if you don't understand that, go and check out that video because I go into detail on how to do these chord shapes. I'm just going to go over them quickly for you today. And then your little finger is going to be playing the 3rd string, 4th fret, and then 2 open strings once again at the bottom. So we've got those open strings ringing. And that's kind of a droning E. It's kind of nice sounding. So you've got 2 options, E major 9 or that droning E, which is that 0, 2, 2, 4, 0, 0. Okay? We've got an A chord after that. Now we can do an A the typical A way, or we can do an A sus2, which is just a 0 from the 5th string down, 0, 2, 2, 0, 0. That gives us an A sus2 chord. Or we can do a different variation of that where we use our first finger, which is from the chord scale version where I keep talking about and keep going on about. First finger is going to be on the 2nd fret on the 4th string. Little finger, or the 4th finger, is going to be on the 4th fret of the 3rd string. And then all the rest of them are open from the A string down. So the tab for that, nothing on the top string. From the 5th string down, 0, 2, 4, 2, 0, 0. Gives us a nice jingly chord. And then after that, we've got one other chord to learn, and this is going to be a B chord. So instead of doing a normal standard B, which is however you play your B chord in that first position, we're going to do either a B, which I call a B open. It's going to be from the 5th string down. We've got 2nd fret, 4th fret, 4th fret, nothing. So 2, 4, 4, 0, 0. Once again, we've got those 2 open strings at the bottom, making it jingly. We like it nice and jingly at the bottom. That's one version of the B. Actually, I think that's probably the only B version we'll be doing for that one, to be honest, because I think that's super cool. So there we got some super cool versions of the chords. We've got C sharp minor, A, I'm going to call E, or a C sharp minor, or a C sharp minor, A, and an E, or there's different variations on that. And of course, the old basic B in there. Those are the chords, guys. Now, if you want to use that cool strumming pattern we've already done and put those chords in there, I think it's going to make the whole song sound more fun for you. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to come back again a little bit later and have a look at the right hand and how we can maybe make that more fun and interesting for you, and we're going to do a lot of the stuff I've done previously, which is more percussive, using the palm of our hand to make that sound super cool. I hope you like that lesson, because I really enjoyed giving it to you. And it's thanks to you guys watching this video that make me make videos for you. Now, if you don't watch them, then there's no point in me making them. So it's great that you are. So please let me know you've watched my video. Put a comment down below. I read every single comment. Seriously, I read every. I'm sad. I am really sad. I've got nothing to do all day. Please write, and I'd love to see what you think about the videos. Plus, if you've got a question, let me know. Just let me know, and I'd love to answer that maybe in an upcoming video. So, Mark the Guitar Guy signing off very shortly. Go check out jamrama.com. Go and play some guitar. We'll see you soon.